Number 21 looks like we're going to need to go back to the passage to better understand what they're asking, but actually no. These random quotes that the line references, we never need to look at them beyond just what they are giving us here. And that's because of what the question is asking. They're specifically saying the table serves as evidence of what? So we don't need to understand the line reference, we need to understand the table. The table is supposed to be evidence of something. So this is a good example of how dumb summaries can really help us. We're going to get a dumb summary of what this table is saying. So dumb summary. Let's look. For this first question, it seems like if we look at the last grouping of numbers especially, people don't think that the news is accurate. So the news is inaccurate. Doing the same thing to the other charts. It's often influenced by powerful people, and it tends to favor one side, right? So what's the dumb summary is the news, let's just spell news right, is, we could just say bad, or we could be more specific if we want, untrustworthy. So now I'm looking for a choice that kind of says the same thing, right? It says negative view of what the news is. It's not good. Political disengagement by the majority. Well, this is about the news, not about the majority of people, and it's not about politics. So this doesn't seem related to what my dumb summary was. B, the professional claims of experts. Well, that doesn't take a side at all. That's very neutral. We want something that's kind of negative, saying that news is bad or untrustworthy. Professional claims of experts, what about those claims? Are they good? Are they bad? That doesn't get reflected in the chart. I mean, this choice B doesn't take a side. It doesn't say anything that we could match up with the chart. Choice C, skepticism towards the epistemological authority of expert elites. I don't blame you if you have no idea what that means. That's okay. Just skip it. We don't know. Let's look at D and see if we can make more sense of that. The supremacy of the clickstream. Well, I don't know what clickstream is. I guess it has something to do with the internet. So the internet is supreme? I don't really, this is not what the chart is saying. It's about the news and news organizations. And so this just seems random. And so I end up picking C maybe because I don't quite understand it, but I know that the others are wrong. That's okay. We can do that from time to time. But let's take a look at these words and see if we can match it up a little bit better. Skepticism is a good SAT word. You should really know what that means. Being skeptical, being a skeptic, means that you question things. You don't believe what you're told. So when we see that people are doubting the news, which is what our dumb summary said, that's skepticism. They're skeptical that the news is providing them with accurate, unbiased information. So there's the skepticism piece. The epistemological authority of expert elites. Well, expert elites, I also kind of know what that means. Those are the people in charge, right? And so when we talk about influenced by powerful people and organizations, those would be the elites. And so it's saying that that's a bad thing, that those people have control. And that's also related to this word epistemological. So I was a philosophy major in college, and I learned this word. Epistemology is the study of knowledge. And so basically what we're talking about here is they're questioning, they're skeptical about the knowledge of the elites. They're saying that elite people maybe shouldn't be trusted or aren't as smart as they think they are. And that does match with our dumb summary, because what they're saying is the people who tell you the news, the people who we trust to be elites, to have the knowledge, are not actually trustworthy. And so we should be skeptical of what they say. We should be skeptical of their knowledge. It's confusing for sure, but there are going to be times in the SAT where you just get the right answer because everything else is wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's fine. That's process of elimination. But I think the key here is the dumb summaries. Once we see that this is a negative view of the news, we can use that to really eliminate those other choices much more confidently. So use dumb summaries to boil a lot of information, especially when it's in a chart, down to just like an idea or two, it'll make your life easier.